Now we need to learn, we need to live with it, because it is not going to go very soon, at least for next few months. So we have to live with COVID-19 and with some new normal etiquettes. So I am going to show you they are not different than what we have already said. But just to re-emphasize once again, these are the new normal etiquettes while you are in some situations. Now, once you are at public park, what you should do? You should wear a reusable mask before going out, greet others without physical contact, and namaskar is the best is the best Indian way to greet others. Maintain a physical distance of at least 1 meter from others. Don't touch your face or mask. Wash your hands before leaving home and after coming to home. Sanitize your frequently used handled items like keys and mobile phone after returning home, and in case you show some symptom, kindly seek the medical health care. What are the don'ts when you are at public parks? Do not gather in large numbers. Do not eat or litter around. Avoid touching surfaces because those surfaces could be touched by many other people. Do not share your belongings with anyone, and do not spit. Spitting in public places is a punishable offense. So again, when you are, since this faculty develop program is for teachers and it is related with the school and colleges, I'm going to read these things. Do greet others with physical contact, without physical contact, sorry. Maintain physical distance of 1 meter, so that applies to your students as well. If at all you happen to start your college or school, see to it that there is at least 1 meter's distance between each and every student. Use Wear reusable mask. You need not waste your resources on purchasing surgical or medical mask, but you can use a reusable cotton mask. Wash your hands frequently with soap water and uh, or hand sanitizer. Disinfect your personal items, keys, mobiles once you return home. One more thing I would like to mention here, that be mindful of forwarding any social media or WhatsApp messages with unreliable information, because that can lead to rumors or fear in the minds of people. If you are not sure of any information, don't forward it blindly. Since people look at you with dignity because you are a teacher, and whatever you forward, whatever you say is has some value. What are the don'ts? Same again, don't gather in large numbers, be it a canteen or other common places. Don't touch your face or mask from in front. Don't spit in public places. Avoid sharing your public personal belongings. And uh, you might be of habit of having your lunch together at workplace, but I would suggest don't do that. Take your lunch alone, because if you sit together, that might give a chance for this COVID-19 for transmission. Do not discriminate against anyone. Voice out against any form of rumors or fake news regarding COVID-19. So, since it deals with my profession, let me say a few words about it. See, there are very nice people in societies and in communities who respect doctors, who respect staffs and staff nurses and healthcare workers who are risking their life for others, just like soldiers or warriors. But there is some section of the society, there are few people who discriminate against these people and not cooperating them. I have heard people asking staff nurses and doctor to vacate their houses from their society. I have heard one of the doctor not allowed to self isolate him after getting positive. There are many instances, though they are few. So through this platform, again, I am appealing you all literate and highly qualified people, don't discriminate and don't allow others to discriminate against COVID-19, because next could be you or your loved ones or me. These are the new normal etiquettes for vendors. At marketplaces, there has to be regular sanitization of commonly used surfaces like counters, switchboards, doorknobs, and premises. Elevators ensure mall management to ensure all common areas, including elevator, toilets, banisters, are sanitized regularly. Also, there should be a provision of thermal scanning before entry into the mall. There has to be proper indoor cooling maintained in the mall. There has to be provision for proper disposal of the face masks and gloves, because many people will use, and with the number of people using, there has to be proper arrangement to dispose these gloves and masks properly. And in case you require any health related help, you should in case somebody requires this help, there should be helplines displayed at prominent places in these malls and marketplaces. Ensure all staff and buyers maintain physical distance of at least 1 meter while in the market or at workplace. Ensure buyers do not touch any items or communities, and do not entertain any buyer not wearing a mask. So, what we have seen so far were the new normal etiquettes for some particular situations. Now, these are the new normal etiquettes in general, and even these are not different than what we have already seen. So, I am not going to re emphasize them. Simply greet people without physical contact, maintain physical distance of 1 meter, wear mask, maintain respiratory hygiene, and cover nose and mouth while coughing and sneezing. And these are the don'ts. Avoid unnecessary travel. If something is not urgent, kindly avoid it, because with lifting of this lockdown in manner, air travel has already started, railways have already started. Tomorrow, in cities like Pune, bus service, the city buses have already started. So see to it that you are not traveling unnecessarily. Do not spit in public places. Do not touch your eyes, nose, and mouth. Do not discriminate. I'm again saying, do not discriminate against anyone tested positive. Avoid your social functions and gatherings, and if it is not possible for postponing some of the important social gatherings, see to it that number of guests you are calling is minimal. Do not visit crowded places and avoid mass gatherings. Now, I am coming to very important aspect of this COVID-19. If tomorrow somebody from you or your loved one tests positive for COVID-19, what to do? Now, let me tell you first, there is no need to worry about one after getting positive for COVID-19. As already mentioned, more than 85% people will be asymptomatic. Very few of them will have some symptoms like mild fever or cough, and very few out of those will progress to moderate or severe illnesses. So there is no need to worry about getting after getting positive for COVID-19. You can self isolate yourself in your home, and there is a government guideline, official government guideline regarding this. You need not go to any health center, government health center, and you can isolate in, yeah, in your home if you are asymptomatic. But I'm just mentioning here, if you live in a dengue or malaria endemic area and there are cases around of these dengue and malaria, you should better rule out these diseases before uh, staying at home with mild fever. And once you start, if if at all you start these symptoms like difficulty in breathing, pain and pressure in chest, then you can seek a medical help or you can contact your health facility um, designated by government of Maharashtra. So the best thing when you are asymptomatic and tested positive is to stay at home. But this is not possible. This privilege is not possible for all people, and there wouldn't be. I'm not saying for you, but there could be other people in the other section of the society. We, for them, it is not possible to self isolate in their home. So what is to be done for them? Government of Maharashtra and government of India has already thought of it, and government of government has divided these COVID hospitals into three categories. COVID care centers for patients which are totally asymptomatic or mild symptomatic. Dedicated COVID health centers for those who are having moderate symptoms, and dedicated COVID hospitals for seriously ill patients. So, what are the type of cares given in COVID care centers? Nothing is done in COVID care centers. There is only regular checkup of that person, morning and evening, and that person is monitored for a period of time of 10 to 15 days,